But a chiropractic generation where our mission is to save lives by inspiring families to revitalize their health through encouragement, empowerment, and hope. And I'm here with Billy D just as we're finishing up an awesome weekend at Cal Jam. And I was wondering if maybe you could tell the patients and the practice members in my area out there what Cal Jam was all about and where it came from.
Cal Jam's obviously an old concert from the 70s, so I'm very much into music. And I also at Cal Jam we saw that there were 200 to 250,000 people at a gathering, and I just want to get the message out to a lot of people, especially parents that have kids. We want to make sure that kids are adjusted, because if we have healthier kids, we're going to have a healthier future for our planet. Cal Jam is just a way for chiropractors to come get motivated to go back and be very strong leaders in their communities on a health mission to save our planet. But also, Cal Jam will eventually graduate into a situation where we're actually inviting the general public to come to a wellness festival with music and the message of health and vibrancy and life and love and things that people need to implement into their lives on a daily basis so that they express 100% of their God-given potential.
That's phenomenal, and I know some people might not necessarily see a correlation between chiropractic and music. I mean, why did you see that was such a neat fit and a neat, unique way to share this message?
Because I think music is healing, obviously. Would you agree with me on that?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
Music is a very right brain function. I think some of us get so locked into our left brain with work and numbers and money. And you need to have balance in your life, and that, I think the music, or whether it's, I just like music, but if you paint, that's great. If you sew or whatever your right brain expression is, I think it's good that you balance that so you have 100% expression of your health. But music also has different tones and vibrations for different ways of communicating the message. So if you're trying to, and if you go to a scary movie, there's scary movie music. If there's music that makes you feel happy, there's music that makes you feel sad. So whatever message you're trying to convey to a person, you can highlight and elevate to another level by using music as a background medium to get your message across in a more vibratory fashion to different levels of your brain, if that makes any sense.
Totally, and I've always found, especially with tonal styles of chiropractic, where if people are really tuned in, it's almost like the patients are our instruments. We're tuning them to make music in the world. And, you get them vibrating at a different level when you've gotten that adjustment that has just got them connected and whole and pure.
Exactly.
With their intent.
And who said that this weekend? They said it's like a guitar string. Were you there when they said that?
I think that might have been Troy.
Right.
Right.
He said
maybe it was him.
He said, chiropractic's about tone, nerve tone. I mean, if you've got too much tone or not enough tone, see, the thing is, we want to make sure that guitar string is tuned exactly to an E or an A or a D or a G or a B or an E to make it so that you have that harmony when you have your music that's being played. If there's one string that's out of tune, you have that disharmony and that dissonance, and that's the dis-ease that sets up in life. So it's so important to make sure that your spinal cord has proper tone so that you have that expression and harmony in life and love and happiness that God intends you to have.
Now, a lot of people might or have asked in the past, why would I bring kids for chiropractic care? I mean, they don't have any kind of issues that we're aware of, and yet I know you've got a practice you've said at least 50% kids.
Right.
I know I certainly love seeing kids in my office. What kind of experience do you have when they're in there and what they get adjusted, and what do you see?
Well, the thing is, everybody looks at chiropractic because you only go to chiropractic when you have a problem. I try to teach people what I want people to do is express more of their potential. So many times people come to you and maybe they're only at 80 watts of expression. My goal is to get you to 100 watts so that you have a higher vibrancy, because to express life at 100% of its potential, you need to make sure that you eat right and eat foods that are vibrant with energy. You need to exercise and circulate oxygen so that your cells can vibrate at a higher level. You have to think positive thoughts so that your body can emanate just a chemistry that's going to vibrate at a higher level. You need to rest so the body can vibrate, and then it needs to rest. And the most important one is the nerve tone, and when you have that expression at a higher level. See, the thing is, when you vibrate at a higher level, you're going to resist disease, you're going to resist sickness. So I just teach my people in my practice that it's not about sickness. We're trying to elevate the body and make it stronger and more resistant to disease. Don't wait till you get sick to go to a doctor. Let's keep you healthy, and then you never need to go to a doctor by doing things, because most people don't live congruent to their genetics with their food, their diet, their postures, and even kids with their forward head posture, working on their little Game Boys, or it's just we need to get back to living congruent to the way God designed us to live, and chiropractic is so good about getting us back to that normal vibratory tone.
Awesome. Well, you did an amazing job with CalGem. The bands rocked, the videos were fantastic, the energy was great, and I'm hoping a lot of our colleagues got really inspired to take that back to their patients this next week. So thank you very much for doing what you do, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
Rock and roll.
So Dr. Steve and Dr. Billy, signing off, thank you.